that's videoing all of you guys standing around here. Now, I'm looking at you, and I'm videoing you. And if I had a fish on one of my fishing rods, I could video that fish. And I actually videoed some that I caught right there. And take a quick look at that, or look at it as long as you want to, really. Now I'm going to put these up on our club website. These videos, they'll be on YouTube, but I'll put them up. So if you'd like a card so that you can go see the kids. One for your grandma, good. All right, now.
Can I do fishing in this?
This is a fish finder. And you see right now, it's in a simulator mode that shows you what it looks like when you float over a fish. See the fish down there? It tells you the water temperature and it tells you the water depth. So this is a pretty scientific kayak, actually. One of you like to get in and pedal it? I'll show you how you, okay, just crawl in there. Now this one you don't paddle. This one you pedal. You may have to move all the way forward here.
Sitting on the anchor.
And there you go. Now you see I've got you on camera. Hey kids, look underneath here. See what's happening underneath? That's what makes it propel. Crazy, isn't it? Like a fish. And that's all you got to do is pedal it like that. And here's another thing that you need to know about. This is the rudder. Watch this. Whoop! The rudder just came down, so while you're pedaling, see this right? The rudder is right here, so you can turn the rudder.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so
you're doing all that while you're on TV.
And you're doing it all while you're on TV. Right now, you're on TV.
Hi.
Yeah, you got it. And when you catch a fish, you reach up here and you get this thing and you... And
yeah, you scoop it up.
Scoop it up. Scoop it up, right?
Do you fishing in this?
Huh?
I do fishing in this.
Well, not today.
Yes. Yep.
I know you'd like to, and I would too.
There you go. Good job.
But this is a real neat propulsion system for kayak fishing because you can pedal and you can cast. You see while you're pedaling along, you can cast here and here, and you just keep pedaling, and you can adjust the direction of travel using the rudder control there, so that you can go around in a circle if you want to. You don't have to anchor that way, and you can cover a lot of water.
Hey, look at me, Lesia.
Say hi to the other camera now.
Now look at that camera up there.
Hey!
It'll take me a couple of days to get the video processed, but...
Look up at the camera, sweetie.
Hey, honey. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, actually, let me take another class where my daughter can
Hey,
see
Katie.
it too.
She's a good peddler. She's going about 3 miles per hour.
Look at this camera.
Like that? Okay, let somebody else.
Doesn't anybody want to see me catching fish? Just look right there on the computer.
What a racket.
I was in this boat when I caught those fish. And there's a big one in there too. There's an 8-pounder.
Fishing?
What do you want?
Now put the other one in there. Now pedal it just like you do your tricycle. Way to go. Look at me, huh? What's your name?
Avelina.
Avelina. You think you'd like to be a kayak fisherman?
I would.
Remember, this is actually called a PFD. Personal flotation device. And you must wear one. I wear one all the time. And the only other requirement is you got to have a whistle. Those are the 2 requirements, state of Florida, and you got to have a readily accessible.
Scissors on it.
You know what that is?
Yeah, an anchor.
Yeah, that's
It doesn't look like any ink I ever saw. Kind of looks like a barbell. He can do his exercises while he's up there.
I do enough exercises pulling it in and out because generally the bottom is very muddy over in Lake Griffin and it goes down in the mud, you know.
Goes into the mud.
Why do you have scissors on it?
Scissors is to cut fishing line. See, when you change your fishing baits and you tie a new knot, then you need special scissors to cut this braided line. This is very strong, very fine line on here. It's called braided.
Why
do you
what kind of?
25-pound test.
25.
That's the same diameter as a
He probably has
8-pound monofilament.
a different lure on each one.
I do. That's exactly why I have 3 rods, because I have a different lure on each one so that I don't have to stop and retie. I just reach back here, change rods, cast, catch big fish.
Do you ever troll with 2 rods hanging in back?
Just one rod usually. This is my fish scale. Okay?
What's a fish scale?
Well, you want to weigh your fish to see how much it weighs so that you can brag. So you weigh it and it says, what does that say? 6 pounds, 1 ounce. So what do you tell your friends?
Wait, 8 pounds.
8 pounds, 1 ounce. These are special pliers that help you get those hooks out of that bass's mouth, because sometimes they really get down in there deep and it's hard to get out. And I got a couple of sets of those. And this is, what is this for?
It's a cup holder.
Exactly.
What do you think he puts in there?
A cup.
What kind?
Can.
Of?
Water?
No. What would your dad put in there?
Beer.
Beer.
Maybe if somebody comes by selling them, but I would never take them out on the water, you understand? But you know, if
The law enforcement frowns on that.
But anyway, kids, it's a lot of fun fishing out of a kayak. About once a week.
Once a week?
Mm-hmm.
What's in here?
Well, it's just a bunch of fishing bait. Oh, there's a coffee cup lid. You want that? No.
That's a bait.
Baits like this, soft baits. I put the soft baits in there.
Oh,
What does that look like? A mouse?
Mouse.
Or a frog?
A frog.
Be careful now. It's got sharp hooks on it, so I don't want anybody to get. Yeah.
Why is it
Spongy.
squishy though?
It's
Well,
like a gummy bear.
So it'll float.
Careful, those got hooks on it. Sam.
This doesn't have a hook on it.
That does not have a hook. That's called a fluke. That's a.
Can I see that?
And these things here. You know what these are. You've seen these before.
Orange.
Yeah, I have one.
You got one?
Yeah. No, he's got the
You got one? Take that and show it to your mother, but don't let her know you're going to show it to her. See what she does. Just kind of sneak up on your mother while she's reading her Kindle and put that in her lap. Oh, she doesn't have a Kindle?
Katie does. I do. Has an iPad. Want to see the world? Use a coffee cup as bait.
No, we don't use coffee cups as bait.
Then what do you have? A coffee cup. And bait drill.
How about for coffee?
There's a worm.
Ew, what's that? Can I have a worm? Can I have a worm?
Hold your hand out.
I got 2 left. I got 2 hands. Okay, that's it. Nobody wants to see me catching fish?
We did. They were watching.
Okay. You didn't believe me, did you?
That's
That's a big one, huh?
Do you have trout eggs?
No, I don't have any trout eggs. Where are you from? You out from Colorado?
Georgia.
Georgia. You have trout in Georgia? I guess in the rivers there you have trout, don't you?
Why do you have paddles if you're paddling with your feet?
Okay, that's the one problem with the pedals. The pedals will not back up.
There was 8 pounds in one.
So if you pedal into a shoreline and you get, kind of entangled there, you got to take the paddle and paddle back.
Okay.
Because there's no way to turn around. The only way you can turn around is to pedal forward and turn the rudder.
Right.
So,
Or you could use this.
or you can use that. That's what you have to use. You have to use the paddle.
Pretty cool little boat, huh? You have a pocket in there, Sam?
What's that?
That fish is longer than a ruler.
Yeah, it's longer than a ruler. That's my big one there.